Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we are only halfway through with this amazing conversation, which, whether you like it or not, it is going to affect you. And from our guest, the sooner you start, the better. It's never too late. You're never too small to start getting your house in order. And actually, I'm a firm believer that if you start even the smallest of businesses, carry it like the way you visualize it to be in another 10 or 20 years and learn from that. It's also something I'm also learning about my brand and other things that I have on the side in terms of businesses. Wow, we're here and a lot of people, like I said, are thinking, and I've seen it. I have a lady, because I do a lot of endpoint business exposure, so basically influencing. And it's so disappointing when you influence for a person and then you start getting complaints from people. Hey, I contacted this person, they've not responded. Oh, I tried to get this, I've not gotten it so far, and yet they did such a good job for me. You see? So what is the starting point? Like now, who is your smallest client?
I would say a business has many needs.
Yes.
So let me talk from the perspective of the business owner.
Yes.
A business owner has the number one giant need.
Mm-hmm.
They need a client.
Mm-hmm.
So once, and a client comes in many ways. You may get 10 inquiries, but only one there is
will buy, the one who purchase, yes.
That means if you're selling,
you
must be handling a lot of inquiries.
Exactly.
So the first need is, first of all, to get people's attention and to make them like you and like how you look and how professional you look and contact you.
Absolutely.
And some entrepreneurs sometimes get that right. They maybe engage you as an influencer.
Yes.
Or use whichever other method.
Yeah.
And they catch people's attention.
Yes.
And these people express interest.
Yes.
But no sooner does that start going, that it gets overwhelming to the business owner. Reason being, they have other things in their business they need to do.
Yes.
So they are unable to respond in time, and it becomes very challenging.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I'll jump the gun and go to a question you had said you'd ask later. What would be the cost of doing this?
Yes.
Now, I usually say it this way. Think about it this way. If you were to hire a person to do that for you and put them on salary, how much would you pay them?
Absolutely.
With the current living standard in Nairobi, maybe you are talking of a minimum of, let's say, 35,000 a month.
Very true.
How about you pay that amount to a team? The good thing with the team is a team is not one person.
Yeah.
So there's not that they'll be like, I'm sick, so nothing happens.
Yeah.
Or a team like now, for instance, Goldie Valley, we are a team of about 20 people.
Yeah. Wow.
So when your matter is with us,
yes,
you have a lot of people working for you. But it's going to cost you about the same amount of money it would cost you to just employ one person.
Yes.
And why not do that? Because I think that will make, you see, I said I'm an economist.
Yes.
That's what I studied at the university.
Yeah.
It makes economic sense.
Yeah.
So you think about it. If social media is overwhelming you, say, let's assume I've hired someone to do that job. Give it to a team and let the team handle all those issues for you.
Yeah.
And from then, you'll never have this problem of people complaining that you ignore them, you don't respond, you're not serious.
Sure.
And in business, there's nothing worse than being called the business joker.
Yeah.
Which people say you're not serious.
Yeah.
The moment people start saying you're not serious,
it's over for you.
It's actually serious for you because you're losing.
Exactly.
And that's where we come in.
Yeah. Yeah. And so how does it look like? How does the back end look like? Is it a website you develop? What is this? Like, explain to me like a 2-year-old.
Yes. So Gold Leaf Valley is an ICT company. I don't know whether you know the difference between IT and ICT.
No. Could you break it down for us?
IT is information technology.
Okay.
But ICT is information and communication technology.
Okay.
So IT deals with the technology of information, how it moves, even the hardware it uses. It's very technical.
Yeah.
But now when you introduce communication, you're saying this whole system is for people.
Yes.
And people interact through communication.
Very true.
So when now communication marries information technology, it becomes ICT.
ICT, yes.
So ICT, which Gold Leaf Valley is an ICT company, covers things like social media, how you're reaching out to your clients, how quickly you're responding, and how you're interacting, and even the emotional side of things.
Yes, yes,
we want, even when you're on social media, to look good,
of course,
to make people like you. So those are emotions.
Yeah.
To make people feel happy, to make people feel well served. And you cannot call that just information technology because it has humans. It's communication.
Yeah.
So Gold Leaf Valley now understands ICT from the perspective of, let's first of all look at the need of the business owner. The number one need is to get a client.
Yes.
And we ask ourselves, which tools are there in technology that can help you get a client?
Okay.
Number one, I say it's search engine.
Search engine, okay.
This is how most people behave. Most people spend their days on social media.
It's true.
Just scrolling, TikTok, Facebook, and they'll see you if you're active. But the day they have the money and they want to buy, they can't remember
who they had seen. Yeah.
And since they have seen a lot of things, since that's where they are every day.
Yeah.
Since they can't remember, what do? They just search what they're looking for. And who they find, they buy from them.
Yeah.
So search engine, and I have a bit of bias on Google search engine. People like Googling.
Yeah.
If they search and find this is what I'm looking for, they buy.
Yes.
So their conversion is very powerful.
Yeah.
Even for my music school, that's how we get most of our clients.
Oh, yes, true, true.
Search what you're offering.
Yes.
They come. Me, I recently traveled to Kisumu. And once I landed there, I needed a car. Then I'm like, okay, I don't know anybody here, and I need a car. I just Googled cars for hire in Kisumu. Who I called, I was brought a car. I did my 2 days of what I wanted to do, paid, returned the car,
and came back.
Imagine if that person who I gave that business
wasn't
available
online
on search engine.
Yeah.
They lose.
It's true. It makes me so mad when I hear people who have such good businesses saying, "Mi sinanga social media, sinanga Instagram, ama TikTok tu ndio ina work." I'm like, no, the same content you're putting on TikTok,
put it elsewhere.
Post across it. Someone else will see it.
And I understand the challenge.
Yes.
I really understand them because you see, what makes it a big problem and a challenge for most of us people in business is because we want to do everything ourselves.
Yeah.
But now everything becomes overwhelming. Once it becomes overwhelming, you end up not doing.
Very true.
Once you end up not doing, you lose.
You give up.
Your business remains small.
Yeah.
And you'll possibly never make any serious money.
It's true.
But if you made the right decision, which would be, we need this.
Yeah.
Since I have this much work to do, let me outsource this one
Okay.
to a competent team that can do it.
Yeah.
And that's why Gold Valley actually
Yes,
now covers
now
all those
comes in,
areas.
yeah.
Communication, software side, internal challenges that you may be having, giving you, communicating effectively,
Yes.
and handling the technology aspects.
Yes.
And for the quite a good number of clients we have so far served, they can attest that it's actually a game changer in business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I am still not satisfied.
Go ahead, ask again.
Yes, with the now like a person handling a social media page that is bringing them an income, and they do get inquiries. The back end for you, you've already told me the first thing you identify is the one thing, which is to get clients.
A client, yes.
And how to get a client is being available in a search engine. When you do
That's
that,
one of the ways.
Okay, so maybe you can just elaborate a bit further on that.
On the search engine?
Yes. No. After search engine, what else?
After search engine, social media.
Social media.
People are
exactly.
on social media.
Yes.
It's only that in my personal experience, search engine has better power in conversion than social media. Reason being, most people, even me, even you, once we are off here, at some point we'll go on social media.
Very true.
But we won't be going there to buy anything.
No.
We'll be going there to pass time.
Yes, to check what's going on.
To just check what's going on.
What's trending.
And what we mostly look for is entertainment.
Yes. and negativity, which is very entertaining.
Yes, which is very entertaining. You get it right. So sometimes, and then there's something called the algorithm.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Now, the algorithm of social media is not designed to help you sell. It's designed to retain the visitor.
I see.
If I'm on social media, if I open right now and I go on Instagram, or I go on TikTok, TikTok, the company, is trying their best to keep me there.
Yes.
And what will make me not go is being shown things that are entertaining and that are interesting.
Yes.
And the more entertaining and interesting it gets, the more I stay.
You stay. It's a rabbit hole, they say.
Yes.
You can find yourself in.
So remember, the goal of these big multi-corporates, which are the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, the whichever name it, their goal is to keep you.
Absolutely.
And to keep you there as long as possible. And to keep as many people as possible. So now it conflicts with the interest of a business owner. The interest of a business owner is to sell.
Very true.
But the algorithm understands if I try to sell to these people, they won't stay. They will leave the platform and go to a platform that is more entertaining.
Yes.
So what the algorithm is designed is to keep entertaining you and not to sell anything to you.
Okay.
But again, since it's a business, they run ads.
Yes.
So I know enough people have had this bad experience of opening social media pages, trying to post, and you realize the most number of comments or likes you're getting are 3 at most.
Very true, especially the last 2 years. It's quite evident, even on my end. When I post something entertaining, my goodness, the numbers go up.
Yes.
When I start talking about this business is doing ABCD, crickets.
3 likes.
Yeah, it's scary. And then our client will be so sad and they're like, oh, I expected, to get this amount of people. Like there's one who did some work recently for me, and she had done something for me 4 years ago. And so you could follow the chat we had. And that time when she did the work she did, it was a very small job, but she got about 700 new followers from my page.
Wow.
And then now when she did the next job and I posted her, she tells me, okay, Maureen, I got 100 and something followers on this particular page, and the other page, because we had to combine 2, I got only 2 and no inquiries. So I tell her, of course things have changed. The algorithms have really, really changed. In fact, me myself, I don't even get 100 followers in a day. Some come, some go. I'm usually stuck, and you can see I have so many followers.
Yes.
Even in a week, you can find I have 1,000, but 900 have unfollowed for some reason, or I don't know what's going on with these numbers. Yeah, so I get you, and I really appreciate how you're putting it such that you just need to be in the right platform for the right reasons. What's your point? You want to sell? Let's do it.
And you also need to understand how the algorithm works.
Works, yeah.
People view algorithm as this complex monster. But algorithm is created by people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who have a particular interest. So the algorithm is billions of dollars have been invested to create that algorithm.
Wow.
But you have to understand the person who's created, what is their interest? And I'll tell you the secret. The interest is this, to keep people in the platform as long as possible.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, majority of people, if you want to keep them, you have to entertain them. And that's why it always prioritizes entertainment.
Yes.
And what you're calling negativity.
Yeah.
And people, it's also good that since I'm also a person of entertainment and music, it's important to describe what is entertainment. Entertainment is not that which makes you happy.
Yeah.
Entertainment is anything that moves your emotion in whichever direction in a strong way.
I agree. Whether you get angry,
happy, mad,
there's an uproar. Now the trends, anything trending,
that makes you have
trembling.
Strong feelings.
Yes,
that's entertainment.
I like that. I never thought of it that way.
And now, the owners of these machines called social media understand that. They know for you to stay, they have to show you something shocking, something that makes you angry, something that throws your emotion in whichever direction.
Exactly.
But you see, a business person is not there to pump your emotions.
No.
It's there to
sell. To sell. Yeah.
So unfortunately, the algorithm locks out nearly all business people.
It's true.
And places on a high pedestal the guys who are bringing
trending
entertainment.
Topics, exactly.
And influencers, you're an influencer, you understand this.
Yeah.
Influencers now have a way of
creating
of
content,
working with that reality.
It's true.
What they do is do entertainment and place the ad at the end.
Yes. Or make the ad entertaining.
Yes.
Yes.
To make the ad entertaining is first of all to do entertainment.
Yeah.
And then the ad is at the tip end.
Yeah. Before they know it, they're like, oh, it was an ad.
Yes.
Yes.
And it has worked.
Yeah.
So it's good that people start to appreciate these realities and have a it's not that I don't know whether myself I feel it's not that complicated to understand.
Yeah.
And work with it.
Yeah.
But then this is why I keep saying Google search engine is better. Reason being search engine doesn't make that a requirement of you.
Yes.
All it needs you to do is make sure you have a website, a good website, well updated, have your information well put, and be active on Google Business Profile, and present the best of yourself as a business.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, people will spend hundreds of hours on social media, but the day they want to buy, they will search. And you'll be the first one. And make sure once they search, you're on the first page.
Wow, wow.
And that's why the search engine is a superior machine for getting sales.
For business, especially business.
Yes.
I love that. In terms of cost, what is it doesn't have to be the exact number, but how does it look like? What is the range?
So we offer about 3 services, which is one is software, creation of systems. Number 2 is social media and search engine optimization, which is now digital marketing.
Nice.
Number 3, we do websites. So our prices range from about 35,000 going up, especially for social media management, website. But then for software, simpler softwares like point of sale systems, 60,000. ERP systems from 150,000. And you don't have to pay the whole amount per.
Okay, because I was going to ask it. First of all, is it one-off? And
yes, it's one-off. But you don't have to pay the whole amount
at once. Okay.
If you have some 20,000,
yes,
you can pay. We start working on it.
Yeah.
You top up pole, add 10, 20, like that, till you finish your 60 or 150K.
Yes.
Because we want to really accommodate
everybody.
Yes, and also the upcoming enterprises.
Exactly.
That, but still try to streamline their operations and their communication and the way they do business so that they do well.
Nice.
You see, if you do well, we do well.
Absolutely. And you now appreciate what you do, and now you're even able to maybe even desire to have now more of the services that you offer. I really love that. And now it's clear, at least from coming from a business, a social media person, it's clearer, it's better. It's something I'd also want to look at.
Oh, and maybe I can throw one more thing.
Please do.
We are now, as we speak, creating an ERP for influencers.
Nice.
Because even people in the creatives and the art, sometimes they forget that what they're running is
a business. It's
they
true.
start feeling like it's just
them.
something I like doing.
Them.
And they forget it's an enterprise. So we want your turnaround time to be quick by having on your phone all the tools. We want, if you served a client 5 years ago, just by entering their phone number or their name, you can get their profile and everything about them. You want to have a machine that helps you follow them up if there are those who are potentials. You want to have all these things, tools that serious organizations have.
Right. At your own level.
On your phone.
Exactly.
As an influencer, and why not?
And why not?
So it's something we are currently about. I don't know whether, I think we'll tutakupatia utest utuambie what you think.
Honestly, I am open, and I'm privileged just to hear what you've just explained to me. And the fact that I love learning so that I can also teach, because my social media platforms are led by two things: information and inspiration. So when I learn something and I'm telling people, hey, handle your business this way, because somebody like you taught me, so I learn at the back end. And now I also bring you more people. So it's a win-win.
That would be a good win-win.
Wonderful. Where can people find you?
Physically, we are at Queensway House, which is near Hilton Hotel. Although Hilton,
it's not long.
But it's still there, the massive, beautiful building. We are along Kaunda Street, but it's very near Kimathi Street.
Okay, I think I have an idea.
At Queensway House, second floor. You can follow us on social media. Gold ya dhahabu, Leaf ya majani, Valley ya Rift Valley, Gold Leaf Valley, on all the platforms. And you can also follow me as an individual. My name is Kamata. I like rock music.
Nice.
Playing the guitar. So just search Kamata Rock.
Kamata Rock.
Talk to me. Let's see what we can do.
Absolutely. I will do exactly that. And I'm sure our viewers today have been encouraged. But my takeaway is wherever you start and however small your business is, start it with structure. Start it such that you can be able to be away and do other things as it grows. That's my takeaway.
And embrace technology.
And embrace technology to boost your work and your business. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Really thank you for taking your time to come and teach us. We are really appreciative of that. And I hope something amazing comes out of this.
Asante
At
sana
least
for
on my
having
end.
me.
Yes.
I couldn't be more thankful. I'm very happy that
Yes.
I was able to join your show.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Thank you, and karibu sana. Anytime you ever want to come back to the nest, you're most welcome.
Asante sana.
All right. Wow, guys, I hope you have heard and you've seen, as I am, because I've been also struggling a bit. You know, it's like you're waiting for your things to be in order, but then you know something is not working. For instance, like I said, I'm guilty as we speak right now of emails that have not been responded to. Could be clients, even filtering, because you can tell, at least with technology, whether someone is genuine or not. But why not take your business serious? Why not structure it in a way that you're able to run it from any corner, and you boost your sales and you become bigger and do it like the other organizations? Please to reach us on Y254, and we'll be very happy to host you. I'm Maureen Waititu, and until next time, it's a good night.